gonna start this up here in the tree. This is how it's gonna start. This might become something. This may not become something, but I'm gonna start it up here in the tree. It kind of ties in. I'll tie it in here somehow. So basically my wife Bree and I, you'll see us both on this channel. I've been recording content, recording things for a while now, and I haven't really posted any of it. And why? I don't know. Really, I just want to, capture those videos for ourselves. Kind of like my dad, he would record things when we were growing up, have the big camcorder, record everything, and then we go back and we watch those family videos. When my cousins would come over, it was like the best thing. We'd go back, watch family videos, and we just watch them over and over again. So I like having that. And then also when our dog passed away, Lava, she passed away, and I was thankful that I was present with her, but I was also thankful that I had quite a few videos, photos, all that good stuff. So that's why I started recording this stuff. But then I realized, hey, why don't I just post it up here on YouTube, and we'll see what happens. If it helps somebody, awesome. I'm not an expert in any of the things I'm really going to be showing on here. Right now I'm up in a tree stand. I'm from New York originally and did not do any hunting throughout my youth. I didn't have any hunters really in my family. Wasn't around it at all until I moved out here to Missouri, and been here about 7.5 years. A good buddy of mine, Jake, got me into hunting. I finally broke down and jumped into it about 3 years ago. Spent about 10 grand or something crazy, I don't even know, but basically got everything now, so we're good. But I love it. I haven't had any success in terms of actual animals yet, but I always love nature, love being up at heights. Had a construction background, and honestly, we went camping a lot. So from, I guess, a lot of people refer to as a city, unless they're from New York City. If you're from New York City, you'll say I'm from fake New York, because Long Island's not as busy as New York City. But lo and behold, out here now, got property. I don't have as much property as people think we do. You can kind of hear the highway probably from here, which that's one of the goals, is the next house have at least 20 to 30 acres and not have any of that highway noise. So I'm glad we have it now, because it'll give me something to look forward to when there's silence. But we make the most of this property. It still is a good amount. It's just under an acre. Like I said, it looks like more based on how I'll kind of capture things in here. Got the tree stand, got my target up there for bow hunting. Got a lot of cool things. Got 24 chickens. Actually, it's about 20 now. Got 20 chickens. We didn't lose any. We've been getting some roosters and giving those to some other people at work. So got those. Got 3 dogs, and then of course my wife Bree. We don't have any kids. We love animals, love dogs. We're not gonna have any kids, so we'll be the fun uncles, aunts and uncles. But what I'm gonna be showing is, some of the things, like I've done the chicken coop over. This will be my 3rd time tomorrow. So each year we've added 12-ish chickens. Excuse me. And this year we didn't add any this year. No, that's not true. We did add, but going into the winter, last year was a pretty cold winter, and I have a feeling it's going to be a cold one this year too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shed, put a wall up in there, and take up about 75% of the shed, make it into an actual chicken coop where we can combine both of the runs and the coops, and that way they can have some shelter from the cold. And you'll see that there'll be in some videos coming up. But why I'm showing those types of things, because it's going to be super tutorial, maybe eventually, if that helps people. I was fortunate to be around my dad in New York. He's still around, fortunately. But I grew up not in the country, but I grew up being told to get outside, play, which I'm thankful for. But also, he had a nice workshop, an amazing workshop in his basement, and I didn't realize until recently, really the past year, how nice that workshop is. So I know I'm just sitting up here. I figured I was going to move around a little bit, but I kind of limited myself here, especially without the harness, trying not to be stupid. But with that, I grew up around him, so he taught me a lot about tools. He loves sending me tools, and we love talking about that on our weekly calls, and it's something we can bond on. And I started actually making some things. I enjoy it. I think I have a little bit of a knack for it. And like I said, I'm not a professional by any means, but it is something that I enjoy. So maybe by someone seeing that, even if it's one person, that inspires them to find something outside of, just the day-to-day. There's so many cool things in life, and we're able to do so many awesome things. And you know, maybe it's making a gift for somebody. My dad made all the gifts for my mom, you know, by hand. He did basically all the interior work on our house, and I think that stuff's awesome. So I'll be sharing that as I'm continuing to build that stuff out, and then we'll see where that goes. Custom orders, some people put some crazy orders in already for custom things, but we'll get into it. Then the other piece is, you know, like the hunting side. I said, technically my full-time job is actually in more on the sales side of things. So I work for First Form Supplementation Company. Well, it's technically not a supplementation company, say more of a high-performance lifestyle brand. So with that, if supplements have, you know, awesome products, and that's what brought me out here. Love the company, love what I do, and these types of things. Even camping, that's something Bree and I would be doing, my wife. I grew up doing that too. It's like with my trailer, the camper that we have, we grew up doing tents, then we went to camper, then they went to RV when I was moved out. Now they're back to camper. So it's kind of cool. It's funny. It's ironic. I never thought I'd be doing that as I got older, but lo and behold, that's what we're doing, because we don't, you know, we can't really travel with the dogs. Two of them aren't very friendly with other people. Sweethearts to us, but not to everybody else. So that's why we got the camper. And then yeah, just those types of things. Knots, fire, starting fires. Grew up in the woods, like I said. Didn't grow up in the country, but grew up camping constantly. So I got a lot of skills that I said I'm perfection at, but have more skills than I realize sometimes, and I love learning this stuff. So hopefully it inspires somebody to do something outside of what they do. And I think, especially for men, if this inspires women too, awesome, but especially for men, I think it's something where, you know, we need to be doing these things. We need to be able to work with our hands, be able to create things. We need to be able to start a fire. That's just my opinion. You know, there are certain things that women are going to be better at than us, and there's certain things we should be better at than them. And why does it feel weird to say it that way? It shouldn't, right? So when it comes to that, I truly believe, you know, being a Christian, our job as men is to protect, provide, and to be a priestly to our wives and to our families, and that's what I hope to inspire here too. So with all that, excited. Be showing some things. It might get a little random. It might be the bases around the home. It's not homesteading per se, but it's kind of a mix. So we're working from this property here, just under an acre, to getting into 20 to 30 acres. We already have the 20 to 30, well, 24, 20-ish chickens, getting 20 eggs a day. Never thought that would happen. You know, all these cool things. So it'll be cool to have everybody along with us on that journey, whether it's one person, whether it's 20, and got some big plans, got excavators on the plans, got skid steers. That's the stuff I like and excited about. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to putting it all together. I can keep rambling on and on. But yeah, if you watched this far, thank you. Excited to see, you know, what we can do together and build from here. We get the mosquito off the leg, arm, and I'm gonna climb back down.